What's up, guys? Welcome back to West Virginia Boys TV, and we have another video today. We're going to do a survival fishing tin. We've brought a couple things together, put it in here. We're going to take it apart, go over what's in the box, show you how it fits in here, and lead you through making your own. Alright, so to take the box apart, first off, we have a couple rubber bands. We actually have 5 on here. These are doubled over to hold the box securely, just to make sure nothing comes apart. So like I said, there's 5 rubber bands right there, and it just lifts up nice and neat. Everything's packed in there. We've got a couple things in here. First off, just a mini Bic lighter. Fits in here nicely. We've got a couple capsules of aluminum foil, if I can get this other one out here. There we go. That one doesn't really like to fit in there too well. But this has got just a couple small fishing lures. It's got these little tubes and tube heads to go in them. Just something small. I mean, it's nothing big. You're not going to fit anything big in here. In here we've got a couple different size hooks and sinkers. We've also got a small hair jig in here. Next we've just got a headlight. This has actually got a clip on the back of it, so you can put it on the bill of your baseball hat, and it's just a cheap Walmart light, but it fits in here good, and it's some sort of source of light if you were to ever need it. Small bobber, just slips right onto the line. The line itself, we've got 14 or 15 feet just coiled around itself here, wrapped it around a water bottle, slipped it off, put it in here. That way it's nice and neat and doesn't come apart. We've got 4 paper clips. Just never know what you may need something for. These are simple. You can bend them out to anything. You can hold stuff together with them. And then in the bottom we've just got 4 band-aids. And then the tin itself, just a regular tin. You could use an Altoids tin, or we got these off Amazon in like a 12-pack. So that's the contents of the box. We'll put everything back in here. We'll do a close-up, show you everything, and we'll wrap the video up. Alright, we have everything laid out. We're going to go from corner to corner, go over what everything is, and we'll wrap the video up. So we got rubber bands that are wrapped around the container once everything's in it, a mini Bic lighter, a headlamp, band-aids, 14 to 15 feet of 6-pound monofilament fishing line, a bobber that's just got a peg in it. We've got 4 paper clips, a couple of different size fishing hooks. We have size 2, 6, and 8. We got a couple of different size sinkers, a marabou jig, a tube jig, and just a spare tube jig because these rip easily, and the container itself. Now the hooks and sinkers and stuff, anything with an open hook, we wrapped in aluminum foil, not only to keep it together, make sure you don't hook yourself, but aluminum foil has many different uses in survival situations. You can use it to signal, cook, anything. So now that we have everything laid out, we've talked about it, we'll put everything back in and wrap the video up. Alright, so to put everything back in, we're just pretty much going to do everything in reverse order. So you've got the rubber bands. These, as you can see, they're pretty flat, so they just sit down here in the bottom of the tin. Then we're going to take the fishing line. Like I said, this is a 14 or 15 feet of fishing line that we've just wrapped around a water bottle and pulled off and coiled it around itself so it doesn't come apart. That just sits nice and neat in there underneath everything else on top of the rubber Band-Aids, not rubber bands. You have the headlight. It kind of goes in here like so. You have the paper clips that they'll rattle around, but they sit in there nice and neat. The little lighter sits in here kind of behind the headlight. Try to turn this around and give you guys a better view of it so you can actually see what we're doing. The peg and bobber, and depending on the tin size you may need to take the peg out of the bobber, but it just sits here fine, you know, put that in there. You've got the large container of hooks and sinkers, and then you've got the small container of tubes. The box closes up nicely, snaps together. Then you just take the rubber bands, wrap them around the box in whatever way you need to keep the box secure. Some latch better than others, so you may not even need rubber bands, or you can just wrap them around there just to have them. You may not even need them to hold everything shut, but they're always good to have. Never know. And just like that, everything's nice and neat put in there and shut up. Nothing's coming out. And there's that. Alright, so to wrap up the video, I mean, we just got a nice little tin full of fishing stuff. We've got line, Band-Aids, bobbers, sinkers, hooks, everything that you would need in a situation where you might get stuck overnight and you hope you don't need it, but in that situation you do have it and you know everything's in here, and this is a quick and easy meal, especially if you're beside a body of water. It's not going to work if you're in like the desert or somewhere where you don't have any fish, but you do need to tailor it to your environment and your situation. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, click subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys next time.